Good morning, everybody. Let's give it a few seconds, make sure we're live. Michael Hamilton, good morning. If you can hear me, give me a 2 before in the chat. And once I get that, we will start up for the morning. So, who all is in here? Let me know who's in here, and we'll start here in just a second. All right. It shows we got 5 people in here. All right. Good morning, Miss Sharon. All right. Good morning, Bill. I appreciate you here. Michael, thank you. 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. All right. Guys, it is Tuesday. What? I don't even know the date. The 15th, July 15th. It looks like it's going to be a phenomenal day. Little chance of rain today. I'm not going to complain. But Chantal, good morning. Truth in Advertising. I have an appointment somewhere between 8 and 12 today. We'll get into that here in a minute. So if I have to cut it short, we'll just have to cut it short. But I will try to go full time on you and get everything covered. But all right, well, we'll hit why I've got an appointment. Friday, I told you the story about my mother-in-law getting this stupid security system put in. So good morning, Greg Skeens. So she got the security system put in. I finally scheduled an appointment Friday. They were supposed to come out Friday between 8 and 12 and take this security system out. So we did the morning show. I got over there a little bit after 9 o'clock. Nobody called. I'm hanging around doing a couple things for my mother-in-law. And it's getting close. It's like 11:30. So I call the company and I'm like, hey, when's your tech going to get over here? And like, I'm 30 minutes on the phone. The time, it's already 12 o'clock, nothing. Apparently they didn't, the installer or the guy that was going to come did not get the message until 11:30 that he was supposed to come. And he was like an hour and a half away. And they're like, we're going to have to reschedule. And of course, by this time, I'm absolutely livid that they're not going to come today. And I finally talked to the top person that's there. I'm pissed off as all get out. And they're like, we're going to come between Tuesday. We'll have to reschedule. We're going to come between Tuesday, 8 to 12. And I'm like, that's fine. I said, if y'all are not here, I said, I'm going to rip this system out, put it on a box and put it on the front porch with y'all's name on it. And y'all can come get the crap when you want to. And she was like, well, I wouldn't advise you do that because if you tear it up, we're going to have to send you a bill. And I was like, cool, I'm going to send you a bill for me taking my time out of my schedule to take this system out, patch the walls, and do all that stuff. And she goes, we are not entitled to pay you anything. And I said, that's cool. I said, I'll just get my lawyer to send you the bill, and we'll go on about it. And she's like, well, we don't advise you do that, Mr. Sparks. And I'm like, cool. So get your butts there. So sometime between 8 and 12 today, the technician is going to show up and take the system out. So we will see if that happens. And knowing my luck, like at 8:15, I'm going to get a phone call. It's like, hey, we're on our way. So we're going to play it by ear, guys, and see what happens. So that is what's going on right now. Let me see. Bill, bell peppers are coming on strong and already going in the freezer. That sounds cool. Good job. Then Bill says, I found culinary ginger growing in my compost bin, and I'm going to try to transplant it in pots today. That sounds pretty cool. Michael, nice looking shelves. Yeah, shelves. I worked on that Saturday, or I got the shelves the other day, sanded them down a little bit. I went ahead and cut them in the length and everything I needed, notched them and stuff like that. But these things are green. So they're heavy as all get out. They'll probably go 80 pounds, maybe 75 to 80 pounds a piece, because it's full 2-inch thick oak, and it's still green. So I was like, I really want to get these jokers in, but I knew with that moisture content, I couldn't put any poly on them. I'm going to poly them later. But good morning, Chris Watkins. So I got them. Got the brackets mounted and everything, and set them in here. And I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and throw some stuff on here. I want to let them cure out for like a month or two down here in the office. And then once they're dry enough, I'm going to poly them. But the funny thing is, I ordered these brackets off of Amazon. The brackets said that they would hold 300 pounds per set. I've got 4 brackets up there, so you're looking 600 pounds is what it's supposed to support. So I screwed my brackets into the wall and everything, and it's going into 3/4 inch pine on there. I screwed my brackets in, and I came and set the one of the shelves on, and the brackets are perfectly level. So once I set it on there, the brackets slanted down a little bit, and I'm like, crap. So I was like, what can I do? I was like, I don't want to get thinner shelves and lighter shelves. I was like, I like the look of thick stuff. So I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, what can I do? And all of a sudden, the image of a semi trailer popped into my head. I'm like, the semi trailers have a bow in those, and they're manufactured with a bow. So then once you put the load on it, the trailer's flat. So I'm like, why can't I take the same principle and do this? So what I did, I loosened the screws that are holding the bracket on, and I took the bottom screws out and slid 2 washers on, and then screwed them back in. So the shelves are setting at a smidge of an angle, or the brackets are setting at a little bit of an angle before the load's put on there. So when I put the shelves on, they set flat. So I'm like, okay, it works. So, but yes, Michael, thank you about the shelves. I've still got some stuff to put up. I threw it up on Sunday, and I'm like, we're going to let it roll and see how it looks. But I appreciate you noticing, Michael. So, and we've got, preloading them, exactly. I mean, there's our IFACs, that's vehicle medical bag. Then the condition 1 cases up there. And then also, I forget, we've got coffee sitting up there. I'm drinking Retro Warrior coffee this morning. I am drinking decaf because I don't drink caffeinated coffee a whole lot, and I'm doing decaf this morning. But hey, go check out the code for that is, excuse me. Yeah, thank you, Miss Sharon, for putting that in there. Code Homestead50. That'll get you 50% off your sample pack. So, and Lisa's going to be at the festival this weekend. She's going to be selling coffee on Friday morning and then doing cold brew samples all through the festival too. But she'll be there. She's working on a coupon code for y'all to get a discount on a subscription. She does a lot of subscription stuff to where you can do it. I want X amount of coffee every month, every 2 weeks, whatever, and she'll set you up a subscription that way. So she's working on a coupon code for that. So we'll have that. Hopefully, we'll have that by Friday. All right, guys. Festival is coming up. It's Tuesday, so we got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days. 3 days, the festival is going to start. I am super excited, and I've got a monster list. I've got a monster list of stuff that I've got to load up, get stuff ready. I've still got to pick up T-shirts, the banners for the festival. I've got to it's crazy, all the stuff. All the auction items for the Caleb House auction, I've got to get those loaded up. All the stuff for the raffle, I have to get it loaded up. Just all kinds of stuff. All the stuff for the chicken processing, the kill cones, the pluckers, just cutting board, knives, all kinds of stuff. It's literally a whole list. And then, heck, Shelly's got her list. She sent her list over of stuff that she's bringing down. So there's a ton of stuff to get done. And but I am looking forward to it. If you haven't got your tickets yet, go ahead and grab your tickets on the website. But the festival is going to be amazing. I am so looking forward to it, even though it's an absolute ton of work to get everything put together before and during. There's a ton of work, but it's amazing to get to meet these people. It's amazing to get to meet everybody, the new people we get to meet that are coming, the speakers, the people that are doing the workshops. It's just an amazing weekend. So I am super looking forward to it. Yeah, Chris, you got load to get over there. Yeah, there's just tons of stuff. probably what I'm going to do, we're expecting rain on and off this week and everything. So I was like, I'm just going to take my enclosed trailer, load the enclosed trailer with most of the stuff. I can back my trailer over there. Excuse me. Back the trailer over there and leave it. We can load everything out of it. The trailer will be safe all weekend. And then that way I don't have to worry about transporting stuff and it getting wet and all that stuff. Some of the stuff we'll bring one of my flatbed trailers, stuff that doesn't matter if it really gets wet. We'll bring it up and do that. But honestly, probably Wednesday afternoon, we're going to start setting a bunch of the stuff up. I know we got to lay out all the booths on Wednesday afternoon / night because I don't want to be there at 5 o'clock in the morning laying booths out because people will start on Thursday morning setting up. We're going to do set up Thursday like 8 to 5. And I was like, I'm not getting there at 5 o'clock in the morning to lay out booths. So I was like, we'll do that Wednesday night. So the festival is going to be amazing. I'm excited. One of the things, go back and check out if you've not watched. I know most of you watched the lives that we've been doing with the speakers and people that are doing workshops. There's some gold nuggets in there. Like last night, we talked to Suzanne Shires. That was a great time. I enjoyed that. She's just a wealth of knowledge. And it's like I told her, I said, you're just drinking from a fire hose listening to her. And also we got into a little bit of conspiracy theory stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and have her after the festival. I'll probably have her on one morning and we can just talk about conspiracy theory stuff. So go back, watch those lives. There's some nuggets in there. I've had such a fun time talking to these people on here. And then also I'm going to get to meet them. I'm excited about that. There's some phenomenal people coming. So, all right, first aid kits. We got first aid kits, medical supplies, everything's in stock except for red IFAKs. So if you need anything, hit the website up and order that. Also, Pure Bag water filters. We've got those on the website. Comfrey cuttings, Comfrey root cuttings, Comfrey crowns. We've got those on the website. So check that stuff out. If you need anything, get on there and order it, and we can get everything shipped out this week for sure. Probably won't be shipping anything Friday and Saturday just because we'll be crazy busy there. Chris. Yeah, Chris, Jason, you know I'm a nut for conspiracy theories. Hey, I like conspiracy theory stuff, and it's funny, and a lot of the stuff has come true. So Shelly kind of rolls her eyes and, makes fun of me a little bit about it. And she's like, why are we getting down this rabbit hole? But I like it. It's fun to talk about, even if we think some of them are just absolutely crazy and everything like that. It's fun to talk about this stuff. So I'll probably get Suzanne to come on the show and we'll talk about that stuff one morning. Bill, if the world is flat, it's like thick pancake. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I mean, but all right, if you think about it, if you think about flat Earth, if the world's round or if the world's flat, how is it going to change your daily life? It's probably not really going to change your daily life too much. I'm still going to get up and go to work. So it won't change your daily life except for if you found out it was flat, it's going to change your perspective on everything else the government has been telling you. So take it as you can. I mean, some of that stuff, I don't know. I'm still going to get up and go to work even if the world's flat. So, and Miss Sharon, thank you for putting the links up and all this. I super appreciate you doing that. So, also, Jay with Prepared Citizens, keep him in your prayers. He's dad is not doing super good, so keep him in your prayers. I know Jay had talked to me the other day and he was like, hey, my dad's doing not real well, and he's like, I'm going to spend as much time with him as I can right now. I'm not going to be up at the festival. And I'm like, dude, I was like, take care of your dad first and do all that and don't worry about us. I was like, we will save you a spot for next year. So just keep Jay in your prayers and everything that he's going through. Kermode Bear, good morning, and how are you? All right. We've covered all the fun stuff. Don't forget Retro Warrior Coffee. Homestead 50 to get 50% off a sample pack, and try that out. I like it. It's a heck of a lot better than the Folgers I used to drink. So now I'm drinking Retro Warrior all the time. All right. Edie, I came up with a topic. It's going to be kind of a shorter topic because I didn't know exactly how much time I would have this morning. I keep looking outside. It looks like it's getting ready to rain. So, yes, exactly. Praise the Father. I'm still breathing another day. Exactly. So, all right. EDC, stuff that you carry, and it's not going to be a pocket dump, anything like that. To be honest with you, I have my wallet in my pocket right now. Everything else is upstairs sitting on the bar. I'm not going to pull out 37 different things and have a big pile of stuff, sitting in front of me. That's like, here's my EDC. I've got 28 pounds of EDC in my cargo pants. We're not going to do that. But everyday carry stuff, I kind of take a little bit different approach. There's a lot of people that just carry everything. It's like literally when they throw the stuff out that they carry every day, I'm looking and I'm like, how in the hell do you have that much room and that much weight in your pockets and on your belt and everything else? It's like you're carrying around 1,000,000 pounds of stuff, and it's like it's kind of overkill in my opinion. So, I mean, I've seen people pull out, their phone, and then they've also got a backup battery for their phone and a charging cord. And I'm like, holy crap, you're carrying all that stuff in your pockets. I'm like, how do you keep your pants up, first off? So, all right, EDC, items that you carry every day. I've got typically what I carry on me, and I'll just tell you right now what I carry on me. I carry my pocket knife. Most of the time I carry a Milwaukee, the Milwaukee folding. I think it's a Razorback is what they call it, but it's Milwaukee folding knife with a utility blade and an extra utility blade in it. I've got one of those. I've typically got a small Streamlight flashlight in my pocket. I've got a lighter. I've got a key ring for different houses. Like I've got a key to my house. I've got a key to people's houses that I'm working on, and like a key to my parents' house, my mother-in-law's house. It's only got like 5 or 6 keys on it, but I just keep it in my pocket all the time. Then I've got my keys for my truck. I've got cash in my pocket, and then I've also got cash in my wallet. And of course, I've got my wallet on me. It's got concealed carry license. It's got my driver's license, debit cards in it, and a few other little things in there. And then I'm carrying a firearm. It depends on where I'm going, which gun I'm carrying. Sometimes I'll carry a SIG 938. Sometimes I've got a Glock 26, or sometimes I've got a Glock 19. It just depends on where I'm going, and I've always got at least one reload with me. Carry a tourniquet. I do not have a tourniquet on my body right now, but sitting in front of me is a whole shelf of 15 or 20 tourniquets sitting in there. So I think I'm good for right now. Most all the medical stuff for the business is down here. So literally I'm good on that, but carry a tourniquet with me. A lot of the times I'll have a pair of channel locks, and I love the Milwaukee channel locks. Milwaukee makes like a small channel lock, and usually I'll keep it. Usually I've got it in my back pocket because channel locks are amazing for the work I do. I'm always just having to grab something, pull a nail out, something like that, and it's like I've got it, boom, in there. So that's typically what I carry just day to day. So I've got that. And we'll go over some of the stuff. I mean, I pretty much covered what you should carry most of the time. But let's see. Bill, Folgers is totally yuck. I haven't drank that stuff in years. Yeah. And yes, a very strong belt. Yes, the belt, like I've seen people that they just go buy leather belts, like your regular leather dress belt, and they're like, I'm carrying a gun and my pants won't stand up, and my pants keep falling down. a belt is the major backbone of carrying any kind of firearm or anything like that on there. I've got the belt I've got on right now is an SOE belt. It's their SOE Riggers belt, is what I think. It's a phenomenal belt. I've had it 3 or 4 years now. Absolutely love the thing. I've got a brand new one sitting in the closet. If anything ever happens to this one and I need to get it fixed, I've got a backup of the exact same belt sitting in the closet. So if I've got to send it off and get it fixed for anything, I've got a backup belt. But yes, a belt is a major component in your EDC. And Bill, I wear a belt and suspenders to support my EDC. Yes. And hey, I will tell you that when I wear a tool belt, because for years I wore a tool belt in the tool bag when I was framing houses and doing stuff like that. Man, the guys would just have their tool belt around their waist, and it's just constantly they're pulling their pants up. So I got a pair of padded suspenders for my tool belt, and that makes the freaking world of difference right there on that. All right. Miss Sharon, my PA carried a pocket knife, pipe, and a can of Prince Albert. Hey, yes. Michael, droopy drawers for sure. Yeah, Bill, I need suspenders, but my stubbornness is allergic to them. Hey, I hear you on that. And then a 938. Yes, I love my 938. I've had that thing 6 or 7 years now. It is, I love 1911s. I just love the way a 1911 feels in my hand, everything else, the trigger on them and everything. I've got 2 real nice SIG 1911s. I fell in love with those jokers, and I saw that 938, and I went to another gun shop that had a range, and they would rent them to you. So I wanted to try it out. I rented that gun, ran some rounds through it, and I'm like, this thing is amazing. It's like you took a 1911 on a copy machine and just shrunk it down and took the grip safety off of it. But that gun is amazing. I love it. And I wound up carrying it. I probably carry it 60 or 70% of the time over a Glock 26, but I just absolutely love that gun. And Bill, I don't care what it looks like with suspenders. I'm too skinny to crank down on a belt and hold my britches up. Yeah. And then, yeah, exactly. I've got a gun belt for that reason. Yeah, and then Chris, I've got an SOE belt with a Cobra connector. I've got just the regular latch or the, I don't know. It's not the Cobra connector. He didn't have any of those when I was down there. And that I got what I got, and I like it. And Bill's got his military belt from the 80s. All right. So, I mean, my approach on the EDC stuff, like setup, like stuff that you should have. And I kind of made a few notes and stuff like that. You've got your knife. You need some way to cut stuff. A flashlight. Some people are carrying multi-tools along with a knife or a knife. I typically got that small pair of channel locks, like I was saying. A pen or a notepad. Typically, I've got a pen. I've got a pen or a pencil in my pocket. I'm always playing around with that. A pen or a notepad. Typically, as you see, I write on my hand a lot of the times. If I'm just doing something that I got to remember, I'll scratch it with a pen on my hand, and then I make it, when I get to the truck, I write down notes in the truck where I'll have it. Your phone. I've always typically got my phone on me or within arm's reach, depending on what I'm doing. First aid stuff. I mean, your tourniquet. Some guys will carry, a whole kit with them all the time. You know, a lot of guys will have an ankle kit on them with all that stuff. I don't carry an ankle kit. Typically, I've got a tourniquet with me. That's going to get me out of 90% of the stuff that I need to get out of until I can get to a bigger first aid kit. I just don't see the reason personally in me having an ankle kit on me all the time. Of course, we covered self-defense stuff. Have you a gun with you and a reload? I'm a big firm believer. If you're going to have a gun, you need a reload with you. And also, if you've got a gun, you need some way to stop bleeding, hence a tourniquet. Cash. I always carry cash on me. I keep cash in my pocket and in my wallet. And then, of course, your wallet with your ID and stuff like that in there. And then, and like I've alluded to before, a lot of guys have a ton of everyday carry stuff with them all the time. I carry just enough to get me to my vehicle. And that whole thing of, your pistol, you carry a pistol, so you'll have something to fight your way back to your truck to get your rifle. That's kind of the same way I see the EDC is, hey, I've got enough stuff to get me out of a jam until I can get over to my truck where I've got to load more stuff, whether that be if you're in a gunfight, you need to get over to your rifle, or if you've got a situation where you wounded yourself, something like that. I don't carry Band-Aids in my pocket all the time. It's probably a good thing to do, but typically I'm within, 100 feet or so of my truck. So I can go out there and, if I've got a cut, I can go out there, get some alcohol wipes, wipe my cut off, get the bleeding stopped, and then put a Band-Aid on it, some Neosporin, that kind of stuff. So I don't carry a ton of stuff on me all the time like that. So and I made a bunch of notes. It's kind of like layer your everyday carry stuff. If I'm just going to be on a job site, like the job site I'm working on now, I'm literally probably 100 feet from my truck. So I don't need a ton of stuff. So I keep the bare minimum on me to, if something happens, I can stop myself from bleeding out until I can get to my vehicle for more stuff. Just like I said, if I cut my hand, hey, I can go out to the truck. I can hold my hand on my finger, walk out to the truck, clean everything off and go. If a gunfight breaks out inside the house, which that would be crazy if a gunfight broke out in the house, or if somebody's if I'm working in this person's bathroom and somebody breaks in the house, I've got a gun to defend myself right then and there. I don't need an AR-15 sitting in the corner. I don't need an AR-15 strapped to my back while I'm laying tile. That's a no-go. It's not going to work. So if I'm just sitting in this house working, you're going to have different EDC than if you're going to go to, let's say you're going to go to the ballpark to where you're parked, let's say you're parked, 200 or 300 yards away from your car. That's pretty typical when we go to the ballpark. So you've got, 300 or 400 yards from your car. Then you might want to bring a little bit more with you. You might want to grab our ouch pouch that we sell on the website. It's got first aid stuff. If the kids are out playing ball and one of them falls down, scrapes their knee, does something like that, you've got alcohol wipes and stuff to clean the wound off, and you've got Band-Aids to put on there to cover the wound up. So you're a layer on it. You're going to grab just a little bit extra. My wife keeps one of the vehicle med bags in her 4Runner, and we usually take it a lot of the times to the ballpark. We'll grab it. It's got everything. That thing will treat everything from a gunshot wound to a little bitty boo-boo. It's got over-the-counter medicine, all that kind of stuff. So we got everything right there, and that's your layered approach. If you're going to go to an amusement park, like, I don't know, Six Flags. I don't even know if Six Flags are still open yet. If you're going to go somewhere like that, you're going to layer and carry more stuff with you for sure. If you're going to go something like that, I would advise to have a full first aid kit on you. And then you might want to have another pen, and a small notebook, something like that. So it's just kind of that layered approach of keep layering stuff. The farther you're away from your vehicle and the longer it's going to take you to get to your vehicle, the more stuff that you need to keep on person. Bill says, I'm in the process of getting a compact 45 for my EDC. Good deal. All right. I try to look at it like maybe I can't get to my vehicle. Do I have what I need to survive? Yeah. And that goes back to what you're looking at. I'm just not going to carry too much stuff all the time, because literally when I'm working and doing stuff, I will stick screws and nails and a screwdriver and all kinds of crap in my pockets. And I'm like, I'm just carrying too much crap in my pockets to carry around everything I need to survive in the wild for 3 months or something. Some guys just take the EDC too far. And honestly, some of the guys that do these EDC gear dumps, you know, their pocket dump, I think they're full of crap that they've loaded it up and they're going to be like, oh man, I carry this stuff every day. It's like bullshit. You're not carrying that stuff every day. And then Michael, yeah, paper towel and Scotch 33 electric tape. Yes, exactly. And hey, I tell you what, it's been probably 20 years ago. We were working on a pool deck. It just got a pool deck poured out, like 10, 15 yards of concrete poured out. I was going over to clean a steel trowel, and my finger slipped, and it sliced open the end of my finger, and you could see bone. And I'm like, holy crap! I'm holding it. I told one of the guys, I was like, go get the first aid kit. I was like, we need to look at this. So we cleaned it up, looked. I mean, it was cut. It needed stitches bad. And I was like, I am not leaving right now. I was like, I've got to help y'all guys get this concrete finished. I was like, I'm not leaving. So we literally wrapped electric tape around it and left it. When I got home that night, I unwrapped it and I looked and it was still open and oozing a little bit of blood. I was like, let's put some Neosporin on it and put a Band-Aid on it. So I did that. The next day we came back, wrecked all those forms and everything. And I looked and that wound had still not closed up. I was like, I'm going to go get some stitches. So went that afternoon. The doctor fussed at me and was not real happy about that. So he did give me stitches, but it's like, yeah, throw some electric tape around it if you've got to and keep on going. Let's see, Mike. Flea ban stops bleeding if you're out and you know what to look for. I will check into that, Mike. All right. Grandpa's old military 45 is a bit too heavy for EDC. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're carrying, I love 1911s and love the feel of those guns. I don't mind carrying a 1911 every now and then, but it's just like, man, those jokers are heavy. But man, it's just they're some nice guns. I mean, I love my SIGs that I've got. Like I said, I've got 2 of those and absolutely love shooting those guns. But I very rarely carry one of those 1911s around with me too much. So, but yeah, guys, layer your EDC depending on where you're at, but bare minimum on your EDC, have a knife, a flashlight, a pen, your phone, a little bit of first aid on you, your self-defense, your cash, and your wallet. So look about doing that. If y'all got any questions, stick them in the chat, and we'll answer some questions and have a conversation. But that's about all I've got for the day, unless y'all got some questions and stuff like that. I've got a ton of junk to do, unless y'all want to talk. And Greg S. Springfield XDS 45. Yes, sir. I've shot those and I like them. I've got a Springfield XD 40 that I've had. Oh gosh, I've had that gun for 20 plus years, and I bought it. Absolutely loved that gun, and love that gun. I would carry it quite a bit, but it's been the designated truck gun now. So I've got it. It lives in the lives in the truck, and absolutely love it. But I need to get it out and shoot it some more. I hadn't shot it in a while. But the Springfield XDs are nice. And Bill, I always have a pocket knife and a fixed blade knife for everyday carry. Yeah. And now I'll carry that Milwaukee around with me all the time. But then once I get to the truck, I've got a, what is it? I've got a fixed blade. Damn, I forgot the name of it. I've got a fixed blade. I think it's a 4-inch fixed blade that rides in the door of my truck. So if I need a good fixed blade, I can grab it. And I forgot the name of the truck. I'll think of it here in a minute. Mike Shepard is an XDS 45 too. Mike, I didn't know you carried an XDS 45. I've shot one of those. I like it, but man, it's been years since I shot one of those jokers. So, All right, guys, I am going to scoot on out for the morning, and hopefully these ding dongs will be up there to take this security system out. But guys, if you need anything, uh, shoot and jump on the website. If you need anything else, send me an email. I am going to take care of my list after these guys get this security system out. But Miss Sharon, thank you so much. I appreciate you doing everything that you do, moderating on this. You do an amazing job. So, but guys, I appreciate it. I don't know if I will be on. I don't know if I'll be on Friday morning. I'm trying to figure out when I can do it, because Friday the festival is open. The festival opens at 8 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to be going. Refuge is going to be there, starting their class at 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know exactly when I can do a live. What time would y'all like a live on Friday? Tell me what y'all would like. I'm trying to decide what we should do. So drop a comment and let me know when you would like that on Friday. And then Bill says, mine is a 4-inch Uncle Henry fixed blade, which is old timer in today's world. Hey, I know what you mean. I know Henry and old timer blades. I've got some of those old timer knives. Mo Bear, thank you. But yeah, so we'll kind of figure out, be watching. We'll figure out what we'll do Friday morning. I hadn't exactly decided. I might wind up doing it at 7 o'clock because I will already be there. I'll already be there. I'll probably be getting up there at 6 o'clock each morning, so I'll have time. We might just shoot for 7 o'clock on Friday morning. I might, if we can do it, I might get TJ to jump on there with me for a few minutes. So, because I know he will be there. I don't know if he'll be super busy getting ready for class or not, but maybe we can get Bear to jump on for a minute and say hi to everybody. And yes, Kermo Bear, I make it when I can. All I do is sleep and work. Hey, that's about the same thing. And I tell you what, once the festival's over, I'm going to hibernate for a day or two and not worry about a lot of stuff. But guys, I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all later. I'm going to go deal with these stupid security system people. And y'all will see. Well, Shelly and I will be on Shelly and I will be on Thursday sometime. I don't know exactly when. We hadn't figured it out yet, but we'll be on right before the festival. Festival Eve is what we'll call it. But guys, y'all have a good time. I will see whoever's going to be at the festival. I will see y'all at the festival, and if not, I will see y'all Thursday with Shelly, and then I will see y'all Friday morning sometime. Guys, I super appreciate it. If y'all need anything, shoot me an email. Jump on the website. Miss Sharon, I appreciate you, and I'll see y'all in a little while. Bye.